Interested in younger girl of legal age. Okay. Dear Billy Blue Balls. In your last podcast, and many others, you talked about what you think is an acceptable age gap between people in a relationship. Oh, by the way, that, divide by 2 and add 7, that guy was taking credit for. I like to do this. You fucking hack. The French came up with that. Those stinky, smelly sons of bitches came up with that one. Actually, the younger French people don't smell. It's the older ones that have just not given in to, good Lord, those smelly menage a trois. Is that you or me? I currently have a moral dilemma that relates to the topic in which, as a 20-year-old, I'm thinking about pursuing a relationship with a girl who's 16. Dude, where in the fucking world is she legal? She asked me out recently, and I'm toiling with the decision as to whether or not I should take her up on her offer. I'd like to know what your thoughts are about this. Before you jump to conclusion and start hating my guts, let me give you a little backstory. Where I live, the age of consent is 16, so this is 100% legal. You know what? I would do a search to try to figure out where that is because you conveniently didn't tell you. But if I did, I'd end up on some list because I would be searching where is 16 legal to fuck somebody. If you go with the French, divide your age in half, that's 10. You add 7, 17. You're coming in under the fucking wire. I'm a very young-looking 20-year-old. So what, Ralph Macchio ought to be able to fuck a 16-year-old? What the fuck kind of... Oh my! When did this become to the To Catch a Predator podcast? I'm a very young-looking 20-year-old and can easily pass off as a high school student. You fucking creep! If you didn't look at my ID, you'd think me and this girl are the same age. She's highly intelligent and very mature. What is mature in your world? There aren't just pictures in her book? I know pedophiles like to use this phrase a lot to justify their actions, but I can have better conversations with this girl than most girls my age and older. Wait a minute, this is a lady! I just turned 20, and for much of the time, we are only 3 years apart. Okay, wait a minute. Now, you're going to expose me for being a sexist individual here. All right, so you're both women. I need, oh shit, Nia's still sleeping. I need a fucking female's advice here. You know? Because the way you're set up physically, this is how dumb I am. Okay? And don't judge me here. Help me. Because of the way you're set up physically, for some reason it doesn't seem as bad. You know? That you can't, you're not going to fuck them. You know? You're just going to kiss them and pet them and lap at them. This is so fucking creepy. Oh, wait, there's more excuses here. I'm sorry. I just turned 20, and for much of the time, we were only 3 years apart. She's probably much more experienced sexually than me, as she had previously been in a serious relationship for quite some time. Jesus Christ, when did this girl start fucking? And I've never had a relationship that lasted more than a month or two. Never in my entire life, including grade school, have I ever had a relationship or gone on a date with someone younger than me. This is an entirely new territory, and I guess you can see why I'd be apprehensive. You keep painting yourself as the victim. I really like this girl, and she must like me, but I don't know what my next step should be. There's no one I can really talk to about this without them jumping to conclusions, so any advice you can give me would be helpful. Thanks, Bill, and go fuck yourself. P.S. Please come to Saskatchewan. Okay, there we go. Sometime during your travels. You got fans up here, and we're aching for some high-quality stand-up. All right. Well, what's weird about this email is where I live, 16 is not the age of consent. All right? So this is creeping me out. Now, let me make sure you are a female. I didn't read that wrong. She's highly intelligent. I know pedophiles like this phrase, but I can only have better conversations. Where did I think that she was a woman? I'm a very young-looking 20-year-old and can easily pass off as a high school student. If you didn't look at my ID, you'd think me and this girl are the same age. Where did I think that this was a woman? Am I out of my fucking mind? Ah, Jesus Christ. Now I don't know what the fuck to think. Look, if you're a guy and you're going to make this fucking move, it's just I can't get out of the fact that it's fucking illegal in my world. And I use the French thing, cut in half plus 7. Whatever you are, man, woman, hermaphrodite, just be like, look, talk to me in 11 months. All right, when you turn 17. And I guess that's legal up, even more legal, and I don't know. I don't fucking know. You know, go make a snowman with them. I don't want to read these anymore. All right? I don't want to be like giving people, there's a 8-year-old down the street, and I'm a young 14-year-old, and I was, I don't like doing the stuff people my age do. I still like playing with Matchbox cars. Fucking creepy. All right? Cut it out. Accidentally racist story.